guys, I just wanted to show you what I'm having for breakfast. I'm going to be cooking up about a cup of this pepper stir fry. It's got, you can read onions, green, red, yellow peppers. I'm going to put it in this little fry pan. The fry pan's a little dirty because I just cooked Grayson's breakfast. He has 2 eggs, a waffle, and a banana. And then I'm going to put 2 extra large eggs in with the peppers after they are almost done cooking. Here's Grayson eating his breakfast this morning that I just cooked. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but he has a little bit of a different eating pattern than most kids. I didn't want him to be one of those kids that needed to eat constantly throughout the day. I know it's really important to give your digestive tract a rest, and so he usually eats, and I didn't force him into this schedule also, so I want you guys to know that. This is kind of something that just came more naturally to him. He eats a pretty big breakfast for a kiddo, and then for lunch, he usually doesn't have a full lunch. He usually has like a piece of fruit, maybe a couple of crackers, or he'll eat an avocado and a banana. He doesn't have a large lunch. It's usually something snacky. And then he'll usually have a bigger dinner. And for breakfast, he usually has some type of carbohydrate, so toast, waffle, pancake, something of that nature. And then he'll have 2 large eggs, and he'll usually eat a sippy cup of almond milk or cashew milk, whatever we have on hand. And then, I don't know if I said it, but 2 large eggs and a chopped up banana. So yeah, he eats pretty big meals, but he only eats 3 times a day, and lunch is usually more snacky. When it comes to veggies, I'm not super concerned about like exact measurements. I just kind of portion it out to what looks about right. I feel like most veggies, like, you burn more calories by consuming them than they actually are, so I'm not super worried about veggie calorie content. So I'm just going to let these cook down a little bit, and then when they're almost finished, I'm going to add in 2 eggs and maybe a little bit of cheese, I haven't decided yet, and a few seasonings. So now that the vegetables are pretty cooked down, I went ahead and cracked my 2 eggs in it. I'm going to add some pink Himalayan salt to it. I know a lot of people say you shouldn't use salt or add salt to your food. However, in my personal opinion and from the research I've done, that's mostly table salt. I love garlic salt. I do use that, and I know that's not great for you. But salts that are mineral-based, like the pink Himalayan salt, they are, ones like the pink Himalayan salt, they are loaded with minerals and things that are just great for your body. It can actually help blood pressure, which is not what most people usually think when they think about salt. And I don't have blood pressure issues anyway. So I'm also adding some black pepper and just a smidge of garlic powder. I'm out of my favorite Lowry's garlic salt, so garlic powder and pink Himalayan salt will have to do. As I was mentioning earlier, pink Himalayan salt or other types of mineral salts like that can really help with blood pressure, but I don't have high blood pressure, so I'm not super worried about salt. My blood pressure actually stays on the low side. I just went into a doctor the other day. I have to get a study done, which I'll probably talk to you guys about in a later video. But my blood pressure was 100/60, so I'm not concerned about my salt intake outside of like water retention, so I try not to load it on, but I do use a little on most of my foods. So we're just going to let this cook down, and I'm still deciding if I want to throw some cheese on there or just leave it how it is. Cheese adds calories, but it also adds flavor, so I don't know what to do with my life. So as you guys can see from these little chunks here, I did decide to add some cheese. It's just the last little bit of pepper jack that we had. And yeah, I just wanted some cheese. You guys, I really need to know a good stand for my phone, so when I'm doing cook with me videos, like I don't have to hold it and look crazy all the time. So if you guys have any ideas or thoughts about like good stands for a phone, I have the Galaxy Note 9, I believe is what it is. So if you guys have any idea, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I'm gonna go serve this up. Hey guys, so here is the finished product. Just some egg scramble with some veggies and a little bit of cheese. Pro tip, if you're a person who feels like they need to have a full plate of food or they just won't be satisfied, use the smaller plates, because like right here, this looks like I have a heaping plate of food, but really it's just on a little plate and the portion's not all that big. Anyways, I will get back to you guys for either lunch or dinner. Sometimes I don't film lunch if it's going to be something just regular or boring like a sandwich. So, yeah. So I know I said I would talk to you guys later, but I had to come back to tell you, if you are looking for a quick, easy, delicious breakfast, please make this. Please try it. It is so good. I'm a relatively repetitive eater, and I was really hooked on egg sandwiches for a while. But I think I'm going to be hooked on this for a while. I've made egg scrambles before, but this is literally one of the best ones I've ever made. So, yeah, delicious. Even Grayson likes it. You see these bell peppers and the veggies? Watch him eat them. Mmm. Was that good, baby? He's like, my eggs don't taste as good now. I'll have to start making him a bell pepper scramble. Can you say hi? Say hi. He literally doesn't care, you guys. He'll say hi to everyone. He'll say mama. He'll say tree. He'll say so many things. But as soon as I ask him to say something, he acts like he has no idea what I'm talking about. Is that normal? Or is he just an extraordinarily stubborn baby? Let me know in the comments down below. Just another day living with an almost toddler. Maybe he is considered a toddler. Yep, I went to the restroom and he came into our cupboard and knocked the shelf down and played in all of the diapers. Yay. Grayson, what did you do? Yes, you did. Yes, you did do that. Daddy didn't do it. You did it. Yeah. Did you find the trees? Is that a pine cone? What'd you find? Can you show Mama? Oh my goodness. That's a pine cone. All right, let's go. Hello. No, leave the garbage alone. Hi. Can you say hi? No? You just like, you ignore me? What do you have to say? You don't know? Huh? Where are the trees? Can you show me a tree? Tree. Where is the tree? Can you show me a tree? Can you touch the tree? Are you saying that's the tree? That's right. Touch it. Touch the tree. Look. Touch the tree. Yeah, tree. Tree. You guys, I totally forgot to film me making my lunch. All we had was white bread It's the end of the week, so we haven't done grocery shopping. So I made a tuna sandwich. It's tuna with mayo, garlic salt, pepper, mustard, and sweet relish. And then I'm having these zesty ranch chips. They're just one single serving. And they are 140 calories, serving size, one bag. I was really surprised because, like, when you look at servings, you don't expect it to be so little, but that's what it is. And then I'm going to have some sweet tea that I just spilled on the counter. This sweet tea is 0 calories because I made cold brew tea and then sweetened it up with Splenda. Pro tip, Splenda in iced tea tastes almost exactly like sugar. So, yep, that's what I'm having for lunch. Oh, and as you can see, I forgot, I already took a bite out of my sandwich. I was just hungry. So, yeah. Anyways, Grayson's taking a nap. I'm having the one meal a day that I usually eat alone, and so it has to be real quick because he doesn't nap very long. He naps for, I don't know, maybe an hour if I'm lucky nowadays. But he sleeps good at night, so that's a plus. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy your lunch too. Hey guys, so I told y'all that I was going to be preparing some meals, stuff that I eat to lose weight, some healthier meals, some realistic meals. Tonight I'm going to be making some salmon with some veggies on the side. This is Kroger brand, also known as Fred Meyer's. It was like $10 for this bag. Maybe I got it a little less because it was on sale, but it's 2 pounds of salmon. All of them are individually packaged, which I really like. So if I wanted to just cook for myself instead of the whole family, there's that. And then my ingredients for this meal is minced garlic, pepper, pink Himalayan salt, and honey. So I'm going to be putting together kind of a little sauce. Oh, and butter. I'm going to be putting a little bit of butter on there as well. Hold on. So yeah, I can't forget the handy dandy margarine. I know some people are going to come for me because this isn't butter, it's margarine, or maybe they won't because some people don't like using animal products. I don't know, I can't please everyone. For me, I purchase things that are affordable for my family, and you get a whole lot more margarine for a lower price than you get butter. So that is the ingredients, and I will show you guys what it looks like when I put it together. I totally need to get like a camera stand for my phone so that I can cook and film for you guys, or prepare things and film. It'd probably make it a little bit easier. But in this bowl, I just have about 3 tablespoons of butter, approximately 2 tablespoons of honey, and then I realized that I didn't have any more fresh lemons because we use that to make homemade lemonade. And so I added some lemon pepper in here, and I hope it will give us some of that flavor that I'm looking for. And then as I was preparing and kind of looking at my ingredients, I decided I wanted a little extra flavor. So I'm going to sprinkle some rosemary on after I put this sauce on. And then I'm also going to get some dill. Okay, so here is what we have going so far. The sauce that I put on was about 3 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, and about a teaspoon of lemon pepper. Now I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of Himalayan salt over each little slice of fish. Pink Himalayan salt is actually really good for you. And then I'm going to add some pepper. I'm actually really picky about pepper. Every brand does not taste the same, at least not to me. And I really prefer this McCormick Pure Ground Black Pepper. After I add that, I'm going to sprinkle a little rosemary and then some dill.
So as you guys can see here, I am just adding some of that extra seasoning. Here is the dill, just sprinkling that all over the salmon. I really like the way that dill tastes on fish. I think it gives it a nice little addition. And when I was looking at the ingredients for this recipe, I just feel like it was lacking a little bit of flavor. So that's McCormick dill weed. Now I'm going to take this rosemary, it's rosemary leaves, I'm going to open it up and sprinkle some rosemary all over the salmon. By the way, this is very hard to do one-handed. I have been looking into some camera stands, but I don't know what's going to work, so I haven't picked anything up yet. Okay, now as I said earlier, we're gonna have some salmon and veggies, so I'm gonna do a bag of mixed veggies here, maybe throw in a few other vegetables, but this will just make it simple. And then also for another side, I'm gonna go ahead and add some rice. My family really likes rice. This is just chicken flavored rice, and I'm just gonna cook it the way that the box says to cook it, and that will be that. So first we need to take a little bit of butter to make this rice, and we want to melt it down. I have about a tablespoon of butter here. And then I'm going to add in this box of rice. It's kind of like a mixed box of rice, a couple different kinds in there. And we'll just stir that around. When you cook rice like this, you really should brown the rice first, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just mixing that butter in, and I will let it brown. Then I just need to add my water into the rice so that the rice will cook down and not be crunchy. I'm just following the directions on the box. I think it called for like 2 cups of water. So I'm just adding that in. Then I'll stir it all up. Can't forget to add in that seasoning pack. This is for the chicken flavor of the rice. And you got to stir all that goodness in, and then after you're done with that, you just go ahead and put the lid on top and just let that bad boy cook down. Okay, now this is what I'm going to be using on my veggies. First up, we have the McCormick black pepper, pink salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and smokehouse maple. I really like to do it up on the seasonings for my veggies. I like my veggies to have a lot of flavor, but I like it also to not have a ton of calories. So also, this smokehouse maple is really, really delicious. It gives it a little bit of a sweet flavor. I'm just sprinkling on some pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and add some garlic powder, smokehouse maple, and as you guys can see, like, I'm not really measuring any of this out. I'm just kind of putting some in, and then I'll mix it up and I'll taste it. If it tastes good to me, then I'll leave it. If I feel like it needs more, then I'll add a little bit more. It's all to taste for me. If you guys would like more specific directions on what to do for veggies, or what I do for my veggies, or different seasonings, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, and I can definitely start measuring stuff out. Like, once I get it to taste, like, I'll measure it out and let you guys know the exact recipe. So if you're interested in that, let me know. So I'm just gonna stir this up, and these will cook relatively quickly. They've already been cooking for a minute, so we're just final touches, y'all. Final touches. And see, I didn't love the taste of that, so I go back in with a little extra seasoning, and here's the final dish. Got a nice little piece of salmon, a little bit of rice, and all those deliciously flavored vegetables. Look at that. Grayson, can you say hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Dada. He's like, hello, Dad. He's like, I'm in the sky.